time on the history of speedrunning, I talked about GDQ, its early days, the events it did, the controversies and the aftermath of the event, and my opinions on it as a whole. This episode will talk about the European Speedrunner Assembly, or ESA for short. This event actually started out as a concept by a man named Friedrich Lindolt because he was a fan of Games Done Quick, and in 2012, he founded ESA, the European Speedster Assembly, as a streaming gaming marathon in Sukovod, Sweden. Their first event did very well and raised up to $3,100 for Hand in Hand. 2013 to 2015, the official ESC Twitch account was made and it was called the European Speedster Assembly, and the event made up to $20,163 for Doctors Without Borders. Later in 2015, ESA would host their event at DreamHack 2015 in Jönköping, Sweden. One of the runs that was shown was a Mario Kart 64 All Cups race by Benny, who was playing Peach, and Flippy O, who was playing Yoshi.
No one's really like completely figured it out though. No one's looked at all the codes and see how all the bots work constantly. But we just know the chances of them randomizing an item. Because as far as I understand, there are certain like pickup spots. They don't actually get items from the like item boxes. They get them from just passing by a flag on the stage.
2016, ESA changed their Twitch name to the European Speedrunner Assembly, which is the name they use today. Also in 2016, they reached up to $584,000 for Save the Children. 2016 was also the first time a Kingdom Hearts game was shown at ESA, and it was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD by Rebel Dragon 95.
Right at the start, we're going to be throwing 2 Fabricadabras, just so we have Spellweaver ready, so that we can use it right at the end of the fight. If we use Spellweaver right now, he'll kind of break out and not take damage, so we have to wait until he DMs.
One.
And to do that, we use Ignites until we hit him 10 times.
Fire.
So he's going to be rolling around, and if he gets this attack pattern, then he can like kind of loop him. It's really, really hard to keep him in the loop, and he can break out pretty easily, but we use a bunch of Ignites until we hit 10.
Yeah, get ready to hear a lot of fire.
Yeah,
Fire.
and after 10 Ignites, for some reason, he decides to DM. Yeah, so we'll wait till the 10th Ignite, and then we can Spellweaver.
Is it really random to DM? Or is it like based on the HP?
It's based on the amount of hits of Ignite. Like, you do 10 Ignites and he will DM immediately after that, for some reason.
All the time I ran this game, I still never understand this fight. Just kind of spam Ignite.
So yeah, that was the 10th, and we see he does his DM move, so we know it's coming and we can just Spellweaver.
And I drag him under the floor because he still takes damage.
Excellent fight, Rebel.
Yeah.
In 2017, there was a controversy with 2 runners, those runners being Zero and Punchy. Zero announced he was bringing chicken nuggets to ESA on Twitter because he was going to antagonize Punchy at the Silent Hill event at ESA 2017. While Punchy was running Silent Hill, Zero threw a chicken nugget at him, and it was done for the rest of the run, and the total chicken nuggets Zero threw at Punchy was 48. So during the run, Punchy was being rude towards the donation speaker. After the run was over, Punchy tweeted his dissatisfaction and called Zero a piece of human garbage. In 2018, ESA launched ESA Winter in February, and in July they launched ESA Summer. This was also the year they reached $71,598 and $31 in charity. ESA 2018 was also the year where Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain was shown on.
Got it. And if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna say it's hardware related or some bullshit like that. Yeah, we got it. And we warp straight here. Okay. And then we destroy using the grenade launcher, we destroy this tank. And we are out. Okay, so how we believe that works is because we skip quiet. The quiet cutscene trigger actually stays loaded in the game. And where is the horse? Come on. The quiet cutscene trigger like stays loaded in, and it tries to trigger the quiet cutscene there. But instead of triggering that, it loads up another one that is already loaded in. And the secondary warp happens because after we destroy the tank, there is only some few positions we can be in after the cutscene. But because we didn't hit any of the triggers for those positions, it just defaults us outside.
2019, ESA would hold their event at TwitchCon 2019 in Berlin, Germany at the Charity Zone where people could donate their money. The total donations were $6,175.67 for the Movember Foundation. Since it was hosted in my home country, I'll be showing runs of German runners Saivi TV, who did Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and 3D Charism, who did Mario 64 Triple Bingo.
Kämpf Shinobi.
Yeah, so we use confetti to do extra damage, and usually this fight is all about paying attention to his attacks, like that one. That one gives you free Mikiri counterattack, and that combo that you usually...
Oh, it's the actual combo. I misread that.
Yeah, what you want to break this with your firecrackers. And you also have to pay attention to the fast attack that you're doing the swing, fast swing. So I say we're just pairing it like a joke. Good one.
Also, if I recall correctly, there's a loop now to kill very quickly. Has been found very recently.
Probably. I actually been at TwitchCon. How long it was found? Oh yeah, it was nice. It was scary. Yeah, we're good. But fight is not ended yet because we have a third phase.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise. We're just healing doing free Mikiri counterattack. And now it's all RNG heavy right now. Because it's really tricky if he do his lightning attack. But for some reason he's not doing it. Like, I don't know why. Where is lightning speed? Yeah, he's almost dead and he don't have light.
I guess no lightning for me, huh?
No lightning RNG.
Nope, that's no, that's...
Why I even told about that?
You really need to know the game a lot to be able to do bingo. You don't need to know like when levels open or what the requirements are. Okay, nice. That was a decent cycle. Okay, do I even need the red coins down here? Yeah, I do, because I want to get 3 stars in 8 stages, and there's basically a free star right there. Well, thank you. Okay, and that's our first goal. Right there.
2020 was a huge deal for ESA since they made a new event called Break the Record Live. Break the Record Live was an event where speedrunners of a particular game would speedrun the category they were known for and break the record. The first game that was under Break the Record Live was Mario 64, where it's 120-star category with a $5,000 prize pool. And as for the first place winner, who got $3,000 plus the $5,000 prize pool, the winner of the first Break the Record Live was none other than the Super Mario 64 world record holder Cheese himself.
Oh, beautiful. Straight into the speed kick there. Could be Yadi cycle.
Nice.
Oh, that's fine. These platforms today, man. Getting everyone. Oh, and the speed kick. Beautiful.
Yeah, showing some confidence. Let's go, cheese.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Just going for the safety. It's
He,
good.
he kind of had to. The cycle was kind of bad there.
He's coming down to throws.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Let's go. Froze.
Oh my god. Let's go, cheese.
Nice. Oh my god!
The 138!
Cheese, you are a legend! You are a legend, Cheese!
However, later in the year, it was very, very bad because runners Cheese, Casey Crew, Call Me Zero, and yes, it's the same Call Me Zero who threw chicken nuggets at Punchy. Speaking of Punchy, Punchy was also banned from ESA during this time. There was some good news and bad news. The good news was that ESA lifted Casey Cruz's ban, but the bad news was that Cheese's ban was never lifted because of the fact that he was supporting a very bad person by the name of Alma. However, the shit pile kept growing because later on, Call Me Zero made a document that not only showed Punchy in a bad light, but also criticized ESA. I seriously do not know what was going on during this time. I guess it was the year of big runners getting banned from speedrun events like GDQ for Trihex and Lesbelheim, and now KZ Crew, Punchy, Cheese, and now Call Me Zero for ESA. Anyways, the Call Me Zero document was very big since it exposed that Punchy was doing witch hunts against him after the chicken nugget incident and obviously gay and suicide jokes. He also stated that the jokes he made during the Resident Evil 4 run were distasteful and he was ashamed about them. Punchy was also flagged in the document 2 separate times because of harassment, even though it was proven false that Zero did this. Zero also has a section about ESA and how they made a tweet saying they cared about harassment because of Punchy's assault allegation. In 2022, ESA's Break the Record Live would return for one last time. The game that was there was Sonic Mania, and the category was Sonic and Tails Good Ending. However, the event was hosted online.
Going to pull? We might be getting the same thing happening here. Raph might follow suit. Ooh, okay.
Oh, makes it. All right, Tails.
He's fine.
Yeah, Capsule got hits. You heard it right there. It was a bit of a crash sound.
Yes.
And still on pace.
For me, it's just that I'm getting the punches. Yeah. Mine. There you go. Mine. It's like, take them all. Congratulations, Claras. Well played. You go well. Eggman is the pushover. We need Heavy King to play ball.
All the bless emotes right now.
We need all the bless. We need all the energy. We need everything right now for Raph. This could be history in the making. These last couple of heads.
So close.
It's going to be so tight.
It's going to be so close.
It's going to be so tight. We need to see this.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Get it up! Yes!
Yes! Come on!
Yes!
He's just a millisecond or two away. Yes! 45! Yes! Fuck!
He's got it!
In 2023, ESA decided to support the LGBTQ plus community, and in the same year, in February, raised up to $100,377 for the Alzheimer's Fund, a Swedish company that researches dementia and the Alzheimer's disease. Later in the same year, ESA made an event called ESA Legends, which was dedicated to long JRPG runs and raised up to $12,575 and $17 for a Make-A-Wish Foundation, One of the games that was shown off was Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion.
The next boss fight is Bahamut Fury. He has 2 moves he can do to start with, and basically I'll do either Vital Slash or Jump based on the animation. Quick animation I jump, slow animation I Vital Slash. And then the fight from there is pretty free. I have to say, Bahamut Fury is really unfortunate because he's meant to be like this. I mean, the name sounds pretty intense, right? But he kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie to you.
I just saw in the Omnibar there we are $30 away from Zach doing squats. And if you would donate $30 right now, you don't just get Zach doing squats. You can get some of us doing squats as well.
Bahamut.
And it would also go towards Bowie Stash at 9,000.
Let's talk about the biggest detractor of ESA, and that being Critical Sid. For those who do not know, Critical Sid is a Sonic Heroes and Sonic Lost World speedrunner. However, what makes him worthy of being talked about in this video is because in 2024, he made an accusation about ESA supporting sexual assault against women, which was a very serious accusation to pose since ESA had never stated that they supported this type of behavior. In early 2025, ESA said they were taking a break from speedrun events until further notice. However, they did come back for the summer months, starting in the 27th of June to the 6th of July. Some of the games they showed off were Jack and Daxter the Precursor Legacy by Sir Jazzberry, Sly 2 Band of Thieves by Sly Sonic, Hades by Oki, Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Forbidden Memories by Dylan J. Fox, FF7 by Zeo, Castlevania by J.K. Loser, and Vib Ribbon by Alpino. Of course, as of recently, ESA did the Jingle Jam event for Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the run that was there was Crash Team Racing by Fusion Sin. Finally, let's talk about my opinion on ESA. In my opinion, ESA is much better than GDQ due to the fact that their policies are much more lenient on what you can talk about, or at least joke about, because, well, GDQ has a very, very stingy policy of the fact that you can't joke around as much compared to ESA. Also, ESA has much more tame record when it comes to controversies, due to the fact that it only had 3 controversies and compared to GDQ, where it had a smorgasbord of controversies since 2013. Overall, a very, very good speedrun event that represents the EU side of the speedrunning community, and I highly recommend you watch them if you can.